your girl Day the Bay. We are back with our first unpopular opinions of 2026. Y'all know I have a lot of unpopular opinions, but I only got 4 big ones for y'all today that we gonna spread throughout the year because it's a new year, and I hope that you take these unpopular opinions and apply them. Before we get into all of that, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you turn on your post notifications so you do get notified when I post. And make sure that you are tapping in with my social media. I got it all. Snapchat, Instagram, TikTok, you name it. Without further ado, let's go right ahead and just jump into this video. This is my opinion.
That's my opinion!
Yeah, first unpopular opinion I have, please stop wasting food. If you do not know how to cook, please stop experimenting in the kitchen. Please stop wasting food for content. I'm going to explain further.
It's Diet Coke chicken night. James gets free pop at work. I've gotten so good at this now, I just kind of eyeball it. Here's an update on the chicken. It's looking good. All right, and here's our dinner.
I see a lot of people on the internet putting things together that I don't even think a dog would eat. I need y'all to stop doing that, okay? Food is too high. When I go to the grocery store, I'm making sure the stuff that I get, I can do something with, okay? We have too much technology. We have too many recipe books, too many people on YouTube that actually know how to cook, chefs that will give you some free lessons, bookies. There is no reason that you should not know how to cook. It's 2026. And I'm not going to do too much, but the younger generation, y'all need to get it together because some of the stuff y'all be cooking, y'all don't know how to cook.
A famous meat pie, and then we have tuna casserole.
Nah, don't scroll. We eat this together. Blended Vienna sausage. Surprise, you going to jail.
Yes, give me a second.
Oh, it's like shepherd's pie, but with an identity crisis.
A lot of people be out here like, damn, I just want a home-cooked meal, but none of y'all can cook it. And that's both parties. That's for women and men. Everybody needs to know how to cook. It's not a gender thing of knowing how to cook. Everybody should know how to cook because there's going to be a point where you're going to have to get into the kitchen at some point and you need to know how to do something with a little something. You need to know how to make something shake, at least some spaghetti, at least some tacos, at least something that you can, do. People that are using food for content, because I know some of y'all is not eating some of this stuff.
Hi. Now, y'all, this pie crust just crumbled to pieces when I tried to spread that out.
It's all going to the same place. It's
I
fine.
know. And we got our green pineapples, mayonnaise, and cheese.
We've never done that before. That's cool.
And I didn't even know.
I know y'all are not eating some of this stuff. So I know that you're throwing it in the trash after a video and you're just trying to get haha likes. You want people to click on it. You're trying to rage bait and all that. Nah. Food is too high. People are starving. People are trying to figure out their next meal and y'all are playing with food. I don't think cooking is something that, oh, if you can't do it, you can't do it. I think cooking is one of those things that you can learn how to do. You don't have to be no damn Nara Smith. But please at least know if you're going to get in somebody's kitchen what you're doing. And then unsanitary. Y'all don't know how to clean up as you cook. Y'all be having y'all pets in the kitchen. Y'all be having hair flying everywhere.
Right, Max? But I have to stay away from the food. Hello. Away from the food.
I mean, bust down 30 inches over the food. I don't want that over my food. Y'all are overly sanitary. These people that's washing these, y'all washing this damn chicken and stuff with soap and bleach, y'all gonna kill y'all family. Okay?
Honey breast chicken tenders with me. This is an all-time favorite. Everyone in my household love it. Y'all, please make sure y'all are cleaning y'all chicken. This food is nasty. Please make sure y'all are cleaning y'all chicken. I always clean mine with dishwasher.
Wash your meats and wash things or do how you do or whatever you want to do. But please stop putting chemicals and soap and please. Y'all done heard me talk about this time and time again, countless times. And I'm going to keep talking about it until it happens. Bring back shame.
Small. No, small. Mm.
I feel like the internet is just getting worse with some of the things that they post on the internet. This is why you really gotta look at what your kids are watching and what they're posting. I be scrolling at night sometimes, or I'll be scrolling just in general, and there's some stuff that pop up on my feed that I'm like, that's diabolical. So I can only imagine what is popping up on some of these kids' feed because they don't know what they're clicking on. It's gonna be broken up into a little bit of parts. But first, the people that post overly sexual content or just are freaked out, please, let's stop, okay? There's ways to post your content. If you want to post something a little naughty, a little sexy, whatever, you're an adult, you can do that. But just full-blown things that y'all post about y'all sex lives, things that y'all do, you know, in the bedroom, things that you use in y'all stories and y'all want to put it in a story time, let's stop. Some of that stuff I could do without hearing. I don't know how y'all sit up here and record some of that stuff and then put it on the internet. There's some things that you need to keep to yourself. It comes to your personal life issues, things that you got going on, we don't need to know everything. I feel like some of y'all use this as like therapy and stuff like that, and I think that you need to go and see a real therapist. Like, I can understand if you don't have nobody to talk to, anybody that you don't trust, it can be a lot, but there's places that you can go and talk to people and get help, okay? People on the internet are not your therapist, and people on the internet, stop trying to diagnose people and tell people what they are just from what you see in their life. And people stop putting your stuff on there so people can diagnose you, and then you get mad talking about, oh my goodness, why are you saying this? Well, you literally put it on the internet. We don't need to go through the appointment with you. We don't need, I'm like, if I was a doctor, I'd be like, can you please turn that camera off?
Cause we'd be cute together.
Baby, lock the door and turn the lights down low.
I know most of y'all ask permission and they probably like, okay, but I think they need to stop doing that. I thought you couldn't even have phones in the damn doctor's office or cameras or nothing in the doctor's office anyway. So how are we going through your whole appointment with you? Why are we listening to things that are personal health issues that the doctor is telling you that you need to do? Now, it's fine if you want to be like, yeah, y'all, I'm going to an appointment. I'll let y'all know, you know, what they say. But we don't need to know everything that's going on with you. Take care of yourself. If you need to take time off the internet, take time off the internet. Nobody wants to be private anymore. Everybody thinks that everybody wants to know their business, and everybody doesn't have to know your business.
For the love of God, stop making crime videos. Stop crying and then pressing record. That shit, it gets on my motherfucking nerve.
Nah, cause folks will really put all of their business on social media, updates every week about what they doing, who they with, and where they going, and then got the nerve to tell us, social media, to mind our business. Motherfucker, we on season 2, episode 6 of yours, brought to us by you. What are you talking about?
I put out there what I want to put out there, and I say what I want to say, but there's a thin line between it. I think a lot of y'all have misconstrued that. Even when a lot of y'all post harmful content, like the content creator Easy that's going viral now she's already been said some stuff that I don't mess with her, but she's going viral because she put on this fat suit and was mocking somebody that she had issues with or whatever, and you know, basically mocking the whole community. Though you went ahead and got dressed, put on that fat suit, went out and recorded that, and then hit post. Yeah, a lot of y'all need to start thinking, because a lot of y'all are not thinking about the content that you're doing, and that's going to be your downfall. A lot of y'all are really setting yourselves up for failure. Y'all should already know when it comes sensitive topics, when it comes to LGBT community, when it comes to body shaming, all that, y'all know those are sensitive topics. So y'all be setting yourself up for failures.
It will be a cold day in Satan's 7th asshole before I get online, put on a fat suit, put on 10 pounds of makeup to make myself appear larger, walk around mimicking and bullying one of the greatest advocates that the plus size community has, because some views get low.
At the end of the day, I just want everybody to start thinking, okay, Is this something that I should be posting? Is it harmful? Anything like that? And I'm not saying, like, you know, post your stuff and talk your stuff, but a lot of y'all are just taking things a little too far. There's a lot of things that are still going on the internet. Domestic violence. I don't know why y'all are still following Ekane. I don't know why y'all are still invested in her. This is exactly why people like Ekane, like Peach McIntyre, they get to say stuff like this, because y'all give them a platform. They don't give a damn that you're going under their comments and saying, oh, you're wrong, blase, blase. That is putting money in their pockets. What y'all need to start doing is just start blocking them. Just take the followers away from them. Take their money away from them.
Yeah, I think it's time we start cutting motherfuckers' water off.
Because these people are not, they don't give a damn. That's why they're posting it. They know that it's going to get rage bait. They know people are going to say stuff. Because either way, whether you put comments under somebody's stuff, whether you like it, share it, talk about it, they're still going to get paid. That's exactly why you need to bring back shame. That's why y'all need to make people feel it to where they just don't even want to come back on the internet. Oh no, people don't need to be shamed. Yes, they need to be shamed. Some people need to be stoned. Their opinion is from the heart, from personal experience.
Say this from the brain, from the heart, from the soul, from the street.
Start learning how to approach people. This goes for men, women, anybody. I don't give a damn. Humans. Start learning how to approach people. What I mean by that, all right, we're in a club setting. You see me, I'm looking good, you want to talk to me, cool, whatever. First order of business, you come up and introduce yourself. Introduce yourself. Who are you? And what's your order of business?
What happened to hello? How are you? My name is. What happened to that?
But before you get to your order of business, after you introduce yourself, you see that, one, we're in a club setting, so I either have a drink in my hand or am wanting a drink. You should be like, what are you drinking? Take me over to the bar, then we can talk. Do not stop there. Go ahead and order and pay. Not expecting anything. We might not match. We might not vibe. But as a person that's approaching somebody, and it really go for these niggas too, because y'all men these days do not know how to approach women. And I know the women that actually want y'all is saying the same thing. You drink and you pay, then talk and say, hey, you know, I seen you, you were looking beautiful, you look good, you know, what's up with you, you know, do you have someone? Let's start there, because y'all don't give a damn if somebody taken or not. Let's get out of that. Let's start respecting people in relationships. After you ask that, then say what the hell you wanted and what your intentions are. Just be real up front. Then if you want to get somebody's number, cool, go from there. Then we go our separate ways. I do not need to be with you the whole time that I'm in the club. We're not together. After you didn't got my number, after you didn't. And like I said, this goes for everybody, men and women approaching, because I know, like, with me too, like, when women approach me, I need them to do the same thing. Nobody knows how to talk to anybody anymore. Nobody knows how to have a damn regular conversation, because we're always doing this. Second, when approaching somebody, if you are sloppy drunk, do not approach nobody. Stop being sloppy drunk approaching me, especially as a male. Why are you a grown man that drunk in the club? You should not be that drunk, and then you're trying to talk to me, and I'm more alert and aware than you. You're trying to talk to me. You can't even order the drinks. You can't even buy the drinks. You're supposed to be asking, what are you drinking? What's your friend drinking? That's a real nigga. When they ask what you drinking and what your friend drinking, I got everybody. Yeah, we might could talk. This is why these men are feeling so entitled to everything, because y'all are just letting them slide. I understand in certain cases that men can be very dangerous, and there's certain encounters. At the end of the day, you need to make sure that you're protected, but you also don't need to let these niggas slide. No fun yun without the money yun. Last and final unpopular opinion for this video is, please, in 2026, can we bring back natural beauty? And when I talk about natural beauty, I'm not talking about, oh, no lashes, no nothing, baby, every day. But can we stop just trying to look the same? Everybody wants to look sucked in, rib cage showing, Botox, fillers. They want their face to look like this all the time. Everybody looks all surprised. Everybody has a middle part bust down. Everybody has the same lashes. Everybody gets the same lashes done. Everybody got the same nails. let's be a little bit different. Find your style, find what works for you. Me personally, I don't have a style. I like things from the 70s, 80s, 90s styles and stuff. I like different braids. And don't get me wrong, I like a lace front. I've never had one and I want to get one. But yeah, I like lace fronts. I like the curly. I like all of it. But I feel like all of us are trying to fit this same beauty standard, and it shouldn't be a beauty standard. And a lot of y'all are screaming, oh, I want 90s fine to come back, 90s fine and 90s this. Well, you know, the women in the 90s owned their body. They owned what they had. Even if they didn't have the biggest boobs or the biggest butt, they still looked good and made it work. They're very natural. So y'all want the 90s to come back, but y'all ain't natural. Everybody got a BBL. And every chance that I get, I am gonna hate on a BBL. Call me a hater. That stuff is looking ridiculous, and a lot of y'all are not even doing it right. Y'all just out here looking insane ridiculous. I'm saying this because y'all are teaching these teenage girls that you need to look like this in order to be accepted in society. I see it every day. Okay? And especially with the work that I do. So I'm not just talking. These teenagers are out here, especially these women, are thinking, damn, if I don't have long hair, if I don't have nails, if I don't have this stuff, then I'm not beautiful. Learn how to love yourself with or without it. And there's nothing wrong with nails or figuring out certain things that you like. Maybe you do like a little lash. Maybe you want to wear a little lash, or maybe you like when your hair, this style fits you, or blase. Find what fits you, though. Not what fits your favorite content creator. Not what fits your favorite rap girly. What fits you? What works for you? If you like a style, do it. I seen somebody the other day that said, stop waiting for things to be a trend to do it.
I think it's so funny when people are like, oh my gosh, I can't wait for this trend to come back so we can do this. Like, nobody's stopping you. Just do it. You don't have to wait for it to trend again. Just do it. If
people get on here all the time, it's like, oh, I want to wear this, but it's not in style, or I want to wear this, but people is not doing it no more, or saying that, like this shit with the skinny jeans. Girl, if you want some damn skinny jeans, wear some skinny jeans. I love skinny jeans. Comfortable with you. Y'all are worried about too much what people say, and y'all don't know these people on the internet. Somebody can call you ugly. What does that matter to you? Most of the time, they are insecure about the things that they have going on. A lot of people that get on here and you think, oh, they're dressed up all the time, or it's because they don't know how to not do that. They don't know how to not love themselves without the lashes, or love themselves without anything. Talks, lip fillers, BBLs. Everybody walking around looking like a carbon copy of each other. Then y'all want to shit on the people that are just doing the original things, or doing things that they like, because y'all didn't forgot what natural bodies look like. Y'all didn't forgot that not everybody's stomach is flat. Y'all didn't forgot that not everybody has the biggest butt. You forgot that some people don't even have boobs, or they might, not be packing. But that's okay. Does that mean that you got to go out and do that? Then what does that do for you? And then people are crying, talking about, oh, I wish I could take my BBL out because it's giving too much attention, and I want to be natural again. I want to be 90s fine again. I'm not just gonna clown on my women that do it, because the men are getting abs, BBLs, muscles, hair enhancements. I mean, everything.
Chance, he got the surgery 2 days ago. Who was your doctor?
Dr. Pittman.
Dr. Pittman, and smart plastic surgery, Shane Lipo, Lipo 360, BBL.
Always louder like there's right there. Oh, Lord. I do my soul. Honey, be lost. Is it empty? Was it empty? Is it hard to see?
The men are doing the exact same thing. Even back in the day, the men was natural.
Don't talk, just listen.
I wanna be next to you until
See, none of them, I don't give a damn if they cut their hair how they cut it, and they did what they did. You see Bobby Brown? He had that busted to the side on it, was still doing his thing. They were still thinking Bobby was fine. Can we stray away from wanting to look like a freaking stick? And I'm not even trying to be funny. It's not healthy looking like you could snap and break at any moment. That's not cute. I'm not talking about eating disorders or none of that. I'm literally talking about the people that want to look that way. It's all up in here. That's why make sure that this is okay and you're in your right mind before you want to go and do stuff. Your body is your body, like I said, but make sure that you're doing it for you and not nobody else, because y'all done just took it to a whole nother level. Getting a BBL is not going to make you love yourself more. Getting those lip fillers, getting that, no, it's not going to make you love yourself more. Then you're just going to want to keep getting it done and keep getting everything done until you look crazy, and then there's no turning back. Please stop. Y'all do not look the way that y'all think y'all look. Y'all look insane. Teach these girls to love themselves and grow into their adult bodies first, and then see what you want to do. A lot of us haven't even grown into our adult bodies. When you hit 30, that's when you really like, boom. You should not be 18, 17, 16 wanting to get a BBL. You should not be 21 wanting to get a facelift. You're not even done developing. Say back in the day, shake what your mama gave you, not what you got on the BBL table. To the end of these unpopular opinions. Hopefully you guys liked it. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. Y'all already know more unpopular opinions coming, more sit down videos coming, more vlogs coming. Anything that you want to see or anything that you might want me to talk about, link it down here below. I'll talk about it. Until next time, y'all.